Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you to Impromptu Gamer. और we have just started the game Biomutant for the first time we are playing. पहली बार खेल रहा हूँ Biomutant को और you can see on the screen that the graphics are very wonderful. There is some sort of bunny, rabbit, rat. I'm not sure what kind of creature this is. Biomutant. And this looks interesting, yeah. There is some Chinese classical music themes attached to it. Chinese or Shaolin sound, you can say. Yes. Oh man, this is nice. Shit, he got another weapon. भाग छोटे भाग. बच गया. Shit. What is this? Oh man.
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning.
So
let's expect an unusual end.
Okay. हमें पहले ही चेतावनी दी जा चुकी है.
Welcome
Expect
to Biomutant.
an unusual end. So I'm just gonna put up some settings through it. मैं वीडियोस को थोड़ा सा स्मूथ कर देता हूँ. Controls are here, camera is fine, mode is good, accessibility, subtitles size is medium on, right. Let's get started, guys. Biomutant पहली बार खेलते हैं, new game. I'm gonna click medium level पे खेलते हैं because I'm not sure I'm playing this game for the first time. तो कैसे गेम प्ले होगा, तो मीडियम से शुरू करते हैं. इजी भी नहीं खेलेंगे, हार्ड भी नहीं खेलेंगे. स्टार्ट विद द मीडियम. अरे छोटे. So this is our main character.
Encode your DNA.
Okay, we can choose from multiple characters which are here. Primal is this, nimble develop and throformic breed hybrid with the gene mutation, making them nimble dexterous at a cost of lesser developed intellect. इनका intellect इतना नहीं है. Okay. यार अपन mainly जो मेरा gaming style है, if I'll say that I usually play with players which have more strength, melee damage जो अच्छा करते हैं और जिनकी health अच्छी होती है basically. तो see, energy regeneration भी है यार. What end up? Not sure which to follow. Primal, Doomdawn, Rex, Hyla, Fip, Moogle. These are some. सबसे अच्छा कौन सा है? इसमें स्ट्रेंथ कम है, बस इसकी इंटेलेक्ट और हेल्थ बहुत अच्छी है. एंड दिस लुक्स, इसकी हेल्थ अच्छी है, इसकी पावर. यार इसका मिली डैमेज कम है, अपने को मिली डैमेज थोड़ा ज्यादा चाहिए. इसका मिली डैमेज कम है. So we'll take Rex. Okay. Define your.
Define your genetic structure.
Okay. अच्छा we can.
Encode your DNA.
तो अपन primary
Define
लेते हैं.
your genetic
उसके बाद
structure.
we can define it, right? So we'll more define it towards strength and vitality, right? और intellect कहाँ पर है भाई? Intellect अलग है. मतलब energy regeneration कम होगी. So I'm a player of more strength and vitality, right? So I'll choose this. थोड़ा harsh game हो इसलिए I guess. We'll confirm with
Choose
it.
a genetic resilience.
Heat क्या करती है? जेनेटिक रेजिलियंस. अच्छा हम इस टेम्परेचर से सेफ रहेंगे तो अपन इसे बीच पे ही रखते हैं. 6% फॉर ऑल. दैट वुड बी द बेस्ट. And what is this? The last one I'm not sure, so we'll confirm.
Choose your first style.
First, yeah. ये वाला अच्छा है, ये वाला अच्छा है, ये वाला this looking good. This बिल्कुल KTM की बाइक लग रहा है भाई. ये अच्छा लग रहा है.
Pick your main color.
Main color. Okay. Green looks good. No. Orange looks good. Yeah.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Commando.
Ranged weapon inflicts 10% more
Deadeye.
damage.
Commando. Deadeye. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Saboteur.
Saboteur.
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Base armor thing.
Saboteur.
यार ये cool लग रहा है. Saboteur
Cypher.
बहुत.
Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Commando. Dead. Commando chosen. Pick a Commando. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen.
We have chosen Deadeye.
Good choice.
Good choice. Yes. Okay. Devil
Here's
से आगे
somebody
बढ़ेंगे.
with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Bunny hop jump से ऐसे. Right. Got it.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Okay. I like what he's saying. So next.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I'm dark as in strength and power. Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Right.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
I'm sorry.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end,
Okay.
it's the way you act.
This is like
that
the
counts.
good devil and the bad devil. I mean, devil and an angel who are always sitting on your shoulder, whispering something in your ears, right? So ये बिल्कुल इसकी तरह है. Next करते.
Remember, this is just the beginning.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
What is that? शिफ्ट दबाने से तेज भाग रहा है. मैं रुक गया एकदम से. Okay, there is an animal.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Meat Eater's Meat, new main quest. What is this?
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
किसने मारा इसको? I'm gonna avenge this guy. आ रहा हूँ मैं भाई, लोगों टेंशन मत लो. तेरा बदला मैं लूंगा. ओके, ऑल्ट से फाइट द मैन ईटर. फेदर फ्लैग. मंकी व्हील, ऑल्ट. ओके. What is Panther Sweep? Okay. Okay. अच्छा, Q से वो होता है. You deflect the weapon. Viper bite, alt. Okay, understood. There are multiple attacks. Rabbit Fury, space with the left. Okay. Space and left से इसका हथियार तोड़ दिया हमने. अभी अपना पिछला वाला weapon use
Better
करेंगे.
make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
We have to run. We can't fight it. Okay. I guess we have to grow stronger in this game. The game is saving. A good starting, I must say. Game के graphics are very intriguing, very interesting, and very interactive, if I'll say. तो खेलने में तो मजा आ रहा है, बट कंट्रोल्स पे हाथ बैठने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, बिकॉज देर आर सो मेनी ऑफ द कंट्रोल्स आते हैं. वाइपर स्वीप था, पैरी करना था एकदम से, वो कैसे करेंगे? छलांग मार के ही वाज शूटिंग एट दैट गाय. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's gonna take some time to get your hands on the all the controls. So by practice, I guess only we'll learn more about this game. So let's see. अभी तो गेम लोड हो रहा है, देखते हैं. It has
This
loaded.
time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
What was that music?
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Okay, we have to kill these people, whatever. Move towards the enemy to target them with melee attacks. Okay. In the camera towards her with a ranged attack. To reload a ranged weapon, press R. When an ammo indicator as you can reload. ओके. काय एनर्जी से हम वो करते हैं. kill them, we don't have to collect anything from them. What is this? He said tracked. Nice. क्या जोर लगा के इसने दरवाजा खोला एकदम. Interact. What's this? A weapon add-on. Okay, you found a weapon special effect add-on attached to ranged weapon to give it an extra damage type. Ah, okay. F से equip करते हैं अपनी गन के ऊपर. ओके ऑटोमेटिकली हेल्थ जनरेट नहीं होती जब हम कॉम्बैट में होते हैं. हेल्थ पैच कॉमन 50 हेल्थ जनरेशन होती है 5 सेकंड के लिए. ओके यहाँ पर क्या है भाई? अब तो को जाना उधर है बट यहाँ पर जस्ट चेक. got a pencil. Okay. Ah. Added extra. उसकी एक आँख देखो यार कैसे चमकती है अंधेरे में. चमकेगी. अच्छा नहीं आँख नहीं है तो कंधे पे लाइट है.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Okay. ओके इससे बच के भागना से लग नहीं सकते.
Ouch! All fired up.
और दबा के भागना जरूरी है. Okay. We're gonna pick it up, right? And हेल्थ पैक हमने लगा लिया है. और जो हमने 2 चूहे वहां मारे थे उनका कुछ बचा है. मैं दिखता कैसा हूँ? दिख तो मैं कूल रहा हूँ. इसके अंदर कुछ और बचा है मोटे के अंदर. ओह शिट. मैं गेट से बाहर नहीं भाग सकता. यहाँ नहीं लड़ूंगा इनसे.
A real match. Cool.
Okay. He's हेल्थ हमारी ठीक है क्या? इंक्रीज कर देते हैं थोड़ी सी, क्या पता फिर लड़ना पड़ जाए किसी से। आग तेज। Last shield, you need to break the shield with melee attacks. Okay. Oh shit. Complete a quest to live your XP, leveling up your points. Okay. उठा लो भाई सब कुछ। टैब दबा के will increase our character level up. Nice. Vitality तो अपनी ठीक है, strength is fine, intellect is good, agility we can increase a bit.
Move like a dancer.
Yes. Okay, finish your melee chain by fan firing your gun. This special attack hitting or enemy with alt दबा के left and then right. Okay. Alt दबा के left mouse button, then right mouse button, then left mouse button. Okay. We'll check. Alt दबा के special attack, possible attacks are one lower screen. Okay, crane dance है 1 2 3 नहीं. Ah, got it. Let me reload it and then I'm gonna try it again. Alt left right. Alt left right. This game is interesting. The gameplay is very different from whatever games I have played. So
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
oh, crowbar.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Okay. फाड़ना इसको. Left mouse button दबा दो आप. Okay. This is cool. Let's go in.
Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Man, भागता कितना सही है यार. ओके, टार में गिर के ये स्लो हो जाता है. साफ होगा कि नहीं होगा बेचारा अभी. गंदा हो गया भाई मेरा प्लेयर कीचड़ में गिर के. यहाँ पे कुछ होगा भाई गंदा.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organs that they shed under distress. Globs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Oh shit. The point is to log mutation to get bio different mocks and find contents. Okay. और तो प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेगा अभी. थक गया और गोलियां खाएगा. डम. I think the gameplay is interesting, yaar, and I'm getting a hang of the controls. We'll just see. Was there a place to go there somewhere? I'm not sure. He's a rodent, yaar. He can climb anywhere.
Toxanol built vessels called
Arcs
arcs
to save them.
themselves
Okay.
from the impending doom. But was it too late?
Just like Noah's Ark.
It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was
The sacred around us, some open new path or letter different rewards. Okay, next. This node, which node is W and S. Okay. Rotate the node QE. अच्छा समझ गया कुछ कुछ.
just a few moves left? Make them count.
Okay.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world.
Okay.
Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries
उनकी वजह से
generated
this
tons of waste,
apocalypse
and
happened.
without
Okay.
consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem.
That's why our
the world as they
main
knew
player
it crumbled as nature
produced.
retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Humans. This is a waking sign for humans also. I'm not sure. मतलब ऐसी कचरा अगर पड़ता रहा समुंदर में तो थोड़े टाइम बाद ऐसे प्राणी देखने जरूर मिल सकते हैं.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing.
A worthy opponent.
It's coming from behind that door.
Let's check it.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
अरे मैं नीचे क्यों यार? Short-circuited.
There you go.
Is this a human? Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh, acha, we have to help him out.
Cutting edge. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Let me get this stuff also, yaar.
You always find good use for things like that. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out
Another rodent.
why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Huh?
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
It's kind of my senior. Doesn't have a leg
There have
also.
been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
उसकी आँख पे
There's
निशान
no
है.
doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Okay.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at
I
least
remember the
remember
tree.
the tree.
I remember the tree. नहीं? This is me as a kid, guys. Oh. A human? No, it's not a human. Elvis Presley.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them,
Potato
the
people?
potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
The cat.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Okay. Where is the glitter glass? Potato people गिरेगा पेड़ पे से. गेम यार बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, फनी है, मतलब ये करके बोले जा रहा है वो. मैं ऊपर चढ़ पाऊंगा इसके? How to ruffle? Ah,
You
punch
found
one.
one. You should be proud. They don't come up for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You need to support the tree for a long
This game
time
is
to
funny.
come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree.
Okay. जो हमने रफल करके जो निकला था वो
You
ट्री के
need
साथ
a
फ्यूज हो
net to
जाएगा.
catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
मैं उसके नेट से नोनो पकड़ूंगा जो ट्री के साथ मिक्स हो जाएंगे. तेज मार दिया क्या?
You handle that net like you've never done anything else.
अच्छा नहीं.
He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is
Elvis
getting
Presley
this
का
one
copy
to
बनाया है.
become one with the tree.
उस वाले पेड़ के साथ मैं नोनो को मिक्स कर दूंगा. ओके. पेंसा इज अ स्मॉल ट्री. बड़ा होके बड़ा ट्री बन जाएगा. उसके साथ मेरे को नोनो मिक्स करना है. हाँ, धीरे धीरे बड़ा हो जाएगा.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
गाना
From
गाता रहेगा
this
भाई
day
ये.
on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone.
I mean, we're trying to give a good lesson. Trees are the life
One day,
of Earth.
the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Okay.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
This was a flashback. Muma is, I guess, the rodent mom. जिसकी mom है, वो है.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing
Oh,
the
ये
tree
वही
of
बंदा है
life,
भाई जो
but
एल्विस की
now
तरह वहाँ गाना
he's
गा रहा था
afraid
खड़ा
it
होके.
might be in vain.
दो
The tree
करके
started
गाना गा
to
रहा था.
die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the world eater.
World eaters. ट्री खा जाते हैं क्या?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse, the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land, set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
What is in World Eater यार?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface.
And these are the villains name I guess जो bosses आएंगे. दो bosses बता चुका है.
Nocco has
अब देख
tamed
पा रहे
the
zoom
Jud
करके.
and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East
बड़ा
Route.
सा है वो दिख रहा है कुछ प्राणी सा. यहाँ पर भी एक बड़ा सा खड़ा है पूंछ के साथ.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the
भाई नाम
southeast.
कैसे हैं? Porky Puff, Goof Puff.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Okay. सबको मार दूंगा मैं.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
I'll save the tree.
Regardless,
Elvis.
you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
वेपन दे रहा है क्या? वही वाला नेट. हाँ. अरे यार. जब जवान था तब लिया था इसने. और कुछ है तेरे पास सामान? बढ़िया सा.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. not the easiest way to get up. Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
कौन है world eaters? I'm gonna kill them all. चलते हैं जल्दी से ढूंढते हैं world eaters को. Presented by Experiment 101. It's quite a good game. Less screen.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay. ठीक है. Okay. Understood. These are the world eaters guys on the map. एक येरा देखो यहाँ पे पॉर्की पॉप में. दूसरा भी और भी थे. और कहाँ पर थे वर्ल्ड ईटर्स? नॉट श्योर, आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी इट अभी. एक ये रहा वर्ल्ड ईटर यहाँ पर. यू कैन सी दिस.
Let's see.
जब तक दूसरे लोकेशन पे हम नहीं जाते, मैप से इंटरेक्ट नहीं करते, we won't be able to find. Oh shit. This is a fucking world eater क्या?
That must be the world eater that
Yes.
chewed off out of date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
अरे वाह, क्या मस्त नहा रहा है भाई पानी में. डूब गया. Shit.
Dying like that is an art.
Oh fuck. I didn't do that. He'll die like that. When he was drowning, I thought he was taking a bath. The fuck? Oh man. Don't go near that water. Just remember that. We'll just see if we can defeat that three-eye monster. I mean, three-face monster. Whatever that was. मारते हैं साले को जल्दी से फटाक से. प्रो हो जाएंगे इस गेम में थोड़ी देर में, दिनों में. एक दो बार ही और खेलेंगे अच्छे से. तो अब गेम तो खत्म करेंगे ऑफ कोर्स. देयर इज नो अदर वे आउट ऑफ इट. गेम हम हमेशा खत्म करते हैं, कभी अधूरी नहीं छोड़ते. और फिर से नहा के देखेंगे क्या? और दिस इज सीक्रेट वे यार. टोपी का मैं क्या करूंगा? भाई ने टोपी पहन ली यार, मस्त एकदम. मैं डूबना नहीं है पानी में, याद है ना. चल भाग मेरे चूहे, भाग. ये तो गाँव है भाई, छोटा सा कितना. सब ठीक है ना भाई यहाँ पे?
Look,
Oh
a
shit.
survivor. Glad to see someone made it up.
Wamto.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
मारना पड़ेगा भाई इस वर्ल्ड लीडर को.
Itu
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
I am.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
क्या
He's
करना है बता?
grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Namaskaram.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And
Dark
you're
side and the
always
bright
trying
side.
to pretend it's not.
Devil and the angel on the shoulders, if I'll say. Pagao. चलो. Psi point unlocked. Psi मतलब psychological. Mostly telekinesis, I think.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever.
अब मुझे उनका
teetering on the
conflict
brink
हटाना
of
पड़ेगा,
war.
I guess.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Thanos का dialogue है तो. That's what
The
Thanos said.
Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
That is
They believe
bad.
a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
But Jagni,
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
यार देखो जो लेफ्ट वाली है कौन सी है? बुरी वाली से पहले बात करते हैं, उनके साथ काम करेंगे और उनको
Another
समझाएंगे.
fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
I'll take the motor bridge.
It's a bridge. Just get over it. The deep cut.
मैं काले वालों को नहीं मार पा रहा क्या?
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem.
सॉल्व कराएंगे भाई, कम्युनों के साथ मिलकर उनको अक्ल सिखाएंगे। मैप सेव कर लेते हैं ताकि सब जगह ट्रैवल कर सकें।
Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They've already got word of an intruder, so he guesses the Sifu must be very interested in meeting you.
सीफू की वाट लगाता हूँ साले की, मार रहा था बेचारा, ज्यादा ही शाना बन रहा है अपने आप को। कौन है सीफू? Let's meet सीफू। a mouse with a ninja samurai dress. Man, this looks funny.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
I won't embrace the darkness. Come on.
He had a feeling you'd say that. You're not sinister enough to be a Jagni. That big heart of yours makes you weak. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival.
Beat दूंगा, हट. I'm always up for an underdog.
He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side.
Buck.
And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them.
I won't need protection.
He disagrees, and the day you meet again, you'll understand why.
I don't need protection,
It's
bro.
time to say goodbye for now. And if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you. Says they're cautious of non-allies. Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
अरे मैं तो इसके खिलाफ हो गया था, फिर से मिल लिया है। बड़ा वेला है भाई। Fuck.
He'd hoped you would have joined them by now.
घंटा कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है। गरीब ट्राइब के पास चलते हैं, उनकी हेल्प करते हैं। दिमाग खराब। ये तो प्यारे हैं क्या? वो तेरी
Better
man.
beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
ah, that's nice. Okay, sorry.
It's starting to add up.
Okay, one से quick heal होता है. I died. I'll have to check. One से quick heal होता है. भाई quick heal हुआ क्यों नहीं फिर? Dumb player या dumb है. Not sure. इसको तो मारेंगे, इसको मारेंगे, फिर आगे देखेंगे क्या करना है. देयर इज वन इशू, ये गेम थोड़ा रीलोड होने में टाइम लेती है. स्टिल लोडिंग. हाँ भैया, कहाँ पर था वो?
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
हेल्थ बढ़ा भाई, बढ़ क्यों रही है?
Nice shot.
That's why trees are important, guys. Die already. भाई कितने बंदे मार दिए इसने अकेले ने.
Good for protecting your noggin.
Oh, okay.
One down soon.
गाइस एक बात तो माननी पड़ेगी कि इस गेम का जो ओपन वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट है वो बहुत ही अच्छा है. मतलब मजा तो आ रहा है भाई खेलने में, सच बताऊं तो. गेम बहुत फनी है बट प्लेयर द स्पीड द एजिलिटी इट्स टू गुड यार. ओ
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
पहले मैप में सेव कर लेते हैं एंड देन भाई वो सुसु
Let's
सुसु
see.
करके मैप मार्क कर रहा है अपना. टिपिकली रोटेड भाई. ये देखो ये पीला पीला जिसने करा है. भाई साहब गजब.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Of course, I'm the main character of this game. He has to see me. इसका सीफू थोड़ा समझदार होना चाहिए भाई. अरे यार तो प्यारा सा लग रहा है भाई, वो तो चूहा था.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They
Yes.
believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Yes.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated.
वो सारे के सारे disciples
The
हैं मतलब.
Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
कर लेंगे भाई सब.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never
मुझे से
happen.
हराना पड़ेगा भाई, तो खतरनाक है यार.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Okay.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
ठीक है.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and
वही
let
मेरा
your
game plan
kin
जो था.
share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost
Okay.
might help.
जाएंगे भाई अपने गाँव.
You have things to do, places to go to. Didn't have much else to say, so no problem.
So guys, this was the game. We have, allied with the Myrite tribes. क्योंकि दूसरा वाला ज्यादा ही शाना बन रहा था, सबको मारने की बातें कर रहा था और वर्ल्ड ईटर्स से पेड़ खत्म करवाने की बातें कर रहा था. तो मतलब we haven't allied with him, of course, क्योंकि मैं खुद एक बहुत ही काइंड हार्टेड बंदा हूँ, इसलिए मजाक कर रहा था. मतलब काइंड हार्टेड तो हूँ मैं थोड़ा बहुत. हाँ, तो इसलिए मैंने अपने कैरेक्टर को देखते हुए डिसीजंस लिए हैं. बैड नहीं बना मैं. So the game is quite interesting, funny भी है बहुत ज़्यादा, but एक अच्छा मैसेज भी दे रही है गेम काफ़ी. The game is giving us a good message. So I'll continue with this game in my next vlog. So this was my first vlog, and
Says your follower is a fascinating piece of metal. Seems surprised you have to go. Asks if you're looking for goop. Says he's slick and loves the goo. Understands completely.
ओके, तो अपन करेंगे कनेक्ट अब नेक्स्ट व्लॉग में। तब तक के लिए मिलते हैं आपसे, और कॉन्कर करेंगे कुछ अलग ट्राइब्स को और उनके आउटपोस्ट को सबसे पहले। ये वेपन स्टोर भी है, ये सब चीज़ें भी हम इंटरेक्ट करेंगे आगे जाके, टेंशन मत लो। तब तक के लिए आई एंड माय व्लॉग हियर, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट व्लॉग, थैंक यू।